Give him a round of applause, whether he deserves it or not. Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey, what a crowd. What a place. What a town. What weather. What a bunch of beautiful people. What a bullshit artist. I'll tell you, it's not easy being me. I'll tell you, last night was a disaster for me. Madonna, Lady Gaga, and Linda Collins were banging on my hotel door from 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock this morning. Banging on my door, banging on my door. Finally, I got up and I let them out. I'll tell you, it's never easy for me. I'll tell you this morning, I got up and I went to button my shirt, and the button fell off. I grabbed my briefcase. The handle fell off. I'm afraid to go to the bathroom. I'll tell you, just flying in from Vegas, I'll tell you, Vegas is a tough town. I mean tough.
How tough is it?
How tough? I'll tell you how tough. Out there, they're putting all new sidewalks in. Remember when you're a little kid, you like to put your hands in wet cement? Out in Vegas, you put your hands in wet cement. You feel other hands. Oh, yeah. And I lost like everybody else. I lost. But I met this gal. She had 4 buckets of quarters. I says, boy, you're a lucky girl. She says, I found a lucky machine. She says, see that machine over there in the corner? Every time I put $1 in, I get 4 quarters back. But the girls out there are beautiful. I never had any luck with girls, The girls are gorgeous out there. I walked right up to one. I said, how much? She said, 200. I said, you're putting me on. She said, that'll be another 100. But there's gorgeous girls out there, And while I was out there, I took a bus tour, I took a bus tour. I stuck my head out the window. They arrested me for mooning. And I joined the nudist camp out there. They got a big nudist camp. They kicked me out for pointing. I'll tell you the story of my life. I'll tell you when I was born, the doctor took one look at me and slapped my mother. My mother never loved me. She only kept me as a friend. And my father, he always carried a picture of a kid that came in the wallet. My father never cared for me. I'll tell you, on Halloween, my father would dress me up as a fire hydrant and take me to a dog show. Oh, yeah. I says, hey, Dad, why don't you take me to the zoo? He says, if they want you, they'll come and get you. I said, how about show me how to ice skate? He says, wait till it gets warmer. Oh, yeah. My mother and father, all right, they had 3 kids, one of each. Well, I was the oldest. Rodney, I looked up my family tree. I found out I was the sap. When I was a little kid, I used to play in the sandbox. The cat would always try to cover me up. And then when I got older, I went to work in a pet shop. People kept coming asking the boss how big I'd get. I'll tell you, it wasn't easy being me. I went to a tough school. I mean tough. How tough? I'll tell you how tough. It's the only school I know that had an obituary column in the school newspaper. The English teacher would say, hey, Johnny, what comes after a sentence? He'd stand up and say, an appeal. Oh, yeah. Then I went to Trinity College. What a college, Girls used to call me up and say, come on over, Rodney, there's nobody home. I'd go over, there was nobody home. I'll tell you, and my wife gives me trouble. Are you kidding my wife? She's a lousy cook. How lousy? I'll tell you, I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. I get the only dog that begs for Alka-Seltzer. In my house, we pray after we eat. I'll tell you, if you hung dental floss in the kitchen, the roaches would hang themselves. In the summer, the flies chip in and fix the screens. We're the only family with a soup knife. Oh, yeah, when she makes Jell-O, I get a lump in my throat. For Christmas, I bought her a pressure cooker. Now we eat off the ceiling. I'll tell you, my wife's a crazy gal. How crazy? I'll tell you. The other day, she says, honey, come on upstairs. We'll have great sex. I says, what do you want me to do, both? It's tough getting old, I'll tell you. I just turned 77. I know I don't look it. I know I don't look it. Matter of fact, most girls I meet take me for 50. Well, sometimes 100, you know. I'll tell you, I went for a massage parlor over here, right? It was self-service. The gal rubbed me the wrong way. I never had any luck with girls. Are you kidding? I used to go out with a belly dancer, you know. She got rid of me. She said I turned her stomach. And then in New York, I went out with a lap dancer. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, I was with a lap dancer. She shit on me. I'll tell you, I got no respect. I got no respect at all. You're wrong.